Que pasa, mi gente? What is up, my people? RDG Ricky coming back at you guys. Do me that favor, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. So, I stand corrected. I talked my shit a little bit before this, and what I'm going to talk about here is this is going to be my reaction to this whole Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder fight. Now, if you watched the first fight, you had to have known going into this that Tyson Fury was the truth. Tyson Fury was the truth. Listen, he is the truth. Deontay Wilder, regardless of what you guys want to say about the man now, he is also the truth. He was an undefeated, for absolutely no reason at all. The guy is a very good talent. While he may not be the elite talent boxer as far as skill wise, he still has the talent to knock you the fuck out whenever he feels like it. So, but to tell you the truth, going into this, I had Deontay Wilder because I'm a big Deontay Wilder fan. I'm not like a bandwagon Deontay Wilder fan. Like my boy, he got me into Deontay Wilder. I remember watching his fights early on in his career, and my boy was like, "Hey, you gotta check. You send me videos of him. Check this guy out. This guy is good, man. He's got some serious knockout power." And I watched some of the videos. I'm like, whatever. But I watched him rise to the top. Deontay Wilder, listen, he will be back. He will be back. So anyhow, this fight, I think from the get-go, we could tell, we already know this was going to be not only epic, but we didn't think it was going to be on this level. So here is, in my opinion, what went wrong. Deontay Wilder, my man, I don't know what you were doing. You never fought this heavy. But, man, the weight difference alone. I mean, even though he gained, even though Deontay Wilder came in another 20-some pounds heavier than what he normally does, he was still being outweighed by almost 40 pounds by Tyson Fury. That's a big difference. If you ever think of someone when you wrestle or anything like that, weight plays a big part, not only in conditioning, the power behind your punches, all that. It has a big determining factor into the match itself. So, watching it from the beginning, you could see that Tyson Fury wasn't playing. But listen, Deontay Wilder at first, he came out swinging. He was a little bit hesitant, a little bit back, but he was throwing his shots. And he threw a couple hard ones that were coming at him, at Tyson Fury. So, but as you can see, I'm not really sure what occurred. But it just seems like his eardrum bursted. I don't know if that threw his equilibrium off. He just wasn't right. Not making excuses for him. He got his boots knocked. There's no excuses for the poor performance he had. But then post-fight, he also talks about how he fought through a leg injury. Listen, he took the L like a man. That's all I can say. Tyson Fury, listen, you're a class act yourself, buddy. There's going to be a part 3, guys. I guarantee. I read something earlier that's part of the contract that he will at least get the third. That's going to happen. It's too much of a money seller, too much of a money grab. I bought it. I bought the pay-per-view. And boxing is something where it holds like kind of as much as disappointing as it's been and controversial, and how much a lot of people can sit there and say, hey, this has got to be rigged. There's a lot of shit that's sketchy that happens in boxing, but boxing is something that's huge in the Hispanic culture. Like growing up, that is like one of the main things we watched. I remember we go in the living room with the fam and everybody would be drinking, having a good time, and we're watching boxing. Tito Trinidad, De La Hoya, all them guys. We followed them, and it was great to watch. Cotto, Miguel Cotto. So this is, boxing is something that no matter what the controversies surrounding it, I'm always gravitated to it because it's like home for me. It's something that I've always been around. So anyhow, I got off on a little tangent there, but just a little bit of the outside story of it. But anyway, so Tyson, he goes in there after this first round, he's all discombobulated, whatever. You can see that Tyson Fury is noticing he is taking advantage at this point. He's leaning heavy on him, and he's exhausting him. So I never seen Deontay Wilder go down like that. The first one was, the first knockdown was, but then the ones that followed, you could tell, man, the stoppage, I think, was At the time, I didn't realize that it was the corner that threw the towel in. I did not realize that at all. But I think when you're on the outside looking in, afterwards, after it's all said and done, I think it was the right move to make. Unfortunately, just absolutely unfortunate that it had to go down that way. But listen, the corner, they got to look out for the best interest in their fighter. And let's be honest, Deontay Wilder, he was so fucking gassed out, he wasn't going to make it another round anyhow. I mean, he was right in the middle of a mauling. And while he was slightly defending himself, he was still taking some shots. I mean, he was just gassed. I mean, it was just one of the most one-sided fights, championship fights I think I've ever seen. Really. I mean, it was the Gypsy King. He is the king. Listen, hats off to you, bro. He deserved it. As annoying as he can be sometimes, he's still a good guy, man. The guy is humble. And I got a little message, though, for the Deontay Wilder haters coming out the woodwork. As I said, if you didn't know before, you do know now. Deontay Wilder, he is not, so to speak, an elite technical fighter. Anybody that understands boxing probably already knew this. I'm talking to the bandwagons here. The ones that don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. They're coming out the woodwork now talking about how he's overrated, he's trash, he's this and that, even though Deontay Wilder was the favorite going into this fight. Y'all know damn well, I don't care who you're rooting for, do not downplay that man's career, okay? Deontay Wilder has deserved everything he has earned. He deserves everything. He fought his way. He's never, listen, I'll tell you one thing he's never done is run from a fight. He's never been a pussy about it. He has fought everyone in his way. He hasn't gone around any fights. You know, and this is where it gets me to, I'm not going to compare him to Mayweather because we know Floyd Mayweather, he probably is the best, if not one of the top two best technical all-around fighters of all time, not just because of his record, but because of his boxing IQ, even though somebody need to get that man Rosetta Stone or some grammar lessons because he can't fucking, he is ridiculous with that. That's a story for another day. I can make a whole video on him. It's almost like Antonio Brown on Twitter. It's the worst shit you can ever imagine. But anyways, he's a money guy. But listen, he's all about the money. And that's okay to be all about the money. But Mayweather picks and chooses who he wants to fight, and he has ducked. You know, I would have liked to see Mayweather and Pacquiao go at it earlier when Pacquiao was in his prime, because I think he would have taken his cookies. And that's a fact. And that's why I say I can still respect, and I still will respect Deontay Wilder, because he is not afraid to fight. The man takes the fight to you. It's unfortunate it went this way, but look to see a Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder Part 3, and look to see him work on his cardio more, and I believe this to be a fight. I don't know. See, it's going to be tough because on a third matchup, as much as I like Deontay Wilder, from the both fights, I could still see Tyson Fury was still the more dominant fighter, so to speak. Deontay Wilder, he's got the punches. I mean, he can knock you down at any moment. That's all it takes with Deontay Wilder. That's what makes him so exciting, the highlight reel. But let's face it, we know who the better overall boxer is. So if we're going to take it out of three matches, I think Tyson Fury will take it again, but I don't think it's going to be by knockdown. I think Deontay Wilder comes back strong, puts on a good case to regain his belt. So, guys, that's all I got for today. Love you guys. Subscribe, like, let me know. Peace.